Welcome back to the next interview for IBM Connect Live here at IBM Connect in Singapore. Here with me I have Matt Newman, ASEAN Collaboration Executive for IBM. So Matt, I'm looking around at all these showcases and there's one which says Cognitive Workplace. What exactly is a cognitive workplace?
Oh, Sufan, fantastic question to ask. First thing you really need to understand about cognitive workplace is actually the cognitive part. And this is where I always like to talk to customers, and if they've got an iPhone, I ask them to pull it out and ask a very simple question. Show me everything on the internet that is not an elephant. Now, if you ask Siri or Cortana or Google, that's a very simple question. It's going to give you a result, which is a list of elephants. What's happening there is, it's just a keyword search. So when you're looking at keywords, you're not really getting intent. And my intent clearly with that question was to say, I don't want to see elephants. That's what cognitive is all about. Cognitive is all about understanding your intent, what your actions might be, the decisions that you need to make, the questions that you're asking, having that ability to interpret what you're actually talking about and to give you the information you need when you need it.
Okay. So then how does cognitive help people get their work done?
Oh, brilliant question. So IBM at the moment are working on a couple of very cool technologies. One is Watson Workspace services. Watson Workspace services enable you to use a number of Watson APIs that you can literally plug into any technology, and to be able to query in natural language, to have Watson interpret what you're actually looking at, and then to cognitively make decisions for you where it takes information from a wide variety of sources. Using those APIs, you can make calls to our services, and then you can actually leverage the power of Watson. One of the technology previews that we're working on right now is Watson Workspace. And Watson Workspace is not your typical chat app. What it does is it leverages Watson's services so that when I wake up in the morning and I'm a member of a Watson Workspace space that has 500 members in it, you can imagine that that conversation that's happening is continuous. There may be a number of different topics that are actually occurring in there. And if I didn't have an assistant like Watson to help me, I would have to scroll through hundreds and hundreds of messages to try and find information that's relevant to me, information that's actionable, maybe questions that have been asked. So Watson Workspace includes Moments, and Moments is a very powerful technology leveraging the Watson Workspace APIs. I press one button and Watson aggregates that entire conversation down into moments. Within those moments, I can see the headline topic threads that are actually occurring. I can see the questions that have been asked, the decisions that have been made, and the actions that people are proposing to take. That's where Watson is going to not save you time in the future. It's going to do something very important. It's going to allow you to choose how to spend your time so that you can concentrate on the things that are important and not irrelevant things like we see often in email and chats.
So is this the workplace of the future?
Oh, absolutely. So this is actually available in preview right now. So Watson Workspace, if you actually do a search on the internet for IBM Watson Workspace, all you need is an IBM ID and then someone who is already a member of the Watson Workspace preview to invite you into a space. Once you're there, you can start leveraging the technology. Have a look at how you can actually use Watson in a couple of different ways. Watson is going to provide us in the future with two key things. They are personal assistants and expert advisors. The whole idea behind a personal assistant is to help you make better decisions. So that ability to open your email, to click a button, and then have Watson intelligently determine the intent of the content of your email, not just based on keywords, but actually based on the content and the intent of the message. Do they want you to do something? Are you being asked a question? Is this something that you need to actually action and provide feedback on? And obviously, based on your interaction with other people, Watson learns about you. So it learns who you're interacting with, the types of conversations that you're having. And with our collaborative technologies like IBM Connections, that technology is going to be infused into our collaborative platform as well, so that even if you're like us, a member of a 400,000 person organisation, you can actually see information when you need it, which is actionable and relevant to you. So certainly it is the way that work is going to be in the future. And again, it's not about saving time. There's always been technology out there to help you save time. This is about helping you choose how you spend your time so that you can use it more wisely.
That's really cool. I think maybe what our viewers on Facebook want to know as well is what steps can businesses take to then achieve that cognitive transformation?
It all starts with Watson Workspace services. So right now on IBM Bluemix, you can sign up for a free preview account. It includes the Watson Workspace services APIs. And this is the great thing about the technology that IBM is actually producing. We've got a number of partnerships, notably in the collaboration space with Cisco, and recently announced the Salesforce integration. What these capabilities enable you to do is to literally infuse cognitive technology into any platform. So if you're a corporate programmer and you're working on your Salesforce CRM, you can actually utilize or leverage Watson Workspace APIs in your CRM platform to maybe intelligently talk to your collaboration platform so that you're able to surface experts who you need, when you need, who can provide you the advice around the customer products or services that you're actually dealing with, from CRM, ERP, collaboration, communication, unified comms.
That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Matt.
Thank you for having me today.